You guys won't believe what I'm about to tell you, so better get ready because the following K-pop news will surely blow your mind. I have the latest updates on SSERAFIM's Garam and her never-ending bullying scandal. And by the looks of it, this issue is far from over, especially after the idol was once again called out for her past behaviors and she was left with no choice but to confront the victim herself. Moving on, MOAs are enraged after Big Hit revealed TXT's world tour venues. But fans are certain they won't fit everyone who wants to meet the boys, and MOAs are wondering what's wrong with Big Hit. I'm also giving you the recent development with Blackpink's Jennie after YG's Princess was allegedly caught in a dating scandal, so stay tuned to find out more. After making a very successful debut, Kharam failed to shake off the shadows of her pre-debut scandals, and the neophyte idol was left to deal with her past issues after the alleged victim commented on her YouTube fan cam. The comment was made under her Mcountdown video, and netizens are assuming that the person who left the said comment is the very person who was subjected to Kharam's bad personality. In case you are curious about what the anonymous user said, here's what they wrote. Quote, "I could not say anything for fear of getting sued, nor did I post anything because I had nothing to say, but all the kids at Kyung-In Secondary know just how much of a sneaky and dirty student you are. You were the one who made me detest and fear school. Just thinking about you being so happy to debut as an idol now can make me so furious my blood boils. Now you will surely stand at the top and receive love from people, but remember that a lot of us wanted to drag you down." Ooh, and just like Pandora's box, her past controversies once again open, and netizens can't stop talking about her, but obviously for no good reasons. Minutes after the comment gained attention, other users did the same and flooded the same video with their own sentiments. For instance, this user expressed her displeasure about Kharam's debut by saying, "Normally I don't write comments, but I also want to support this group without any remorse. If only HYBE could think about us fans and resolve the bullying issue, so we can stand with full spirit. I want to support Sakura and Kim Taewon, so please let Kim Kharam leave the group." Not to mention the number of netizens who want her to ultimately just leave the group to protect SSERAFIM's image. So far, HYBE labels and Source Music continue to fight this with a silent treatment, but we honestly don't know how long they can keep their mouths shut in an attempt to protect their artist's reputation. They can do better. Moving on, Blackpink's Lisa made an iconic appearance on Celine's runway, and Blinks are happy to hear some updates about their faves. The luxury clothing brand released their online runway show for their 2022 winter collection last May 4th, and Lisa strutted the runway with other world-famous models. And by the looks of it, you can't even tell it's her first fashion show walk, and this definitely will not be her last. She's just good at everything she does. Showing her chic charm and YG swag, Lisa impressed everyone with her catwalk skills, and Blinks couldn't contain their excitement. Some even proposed a career shift if YG continues to keep the girls in the dungeon. Soon enough, comments like, "Whoa, amazing! What can't she do? Wow, she's amazing! She's also good at catwalking!" and many more flooded the video, and fans can't help but hit the replay button every single time. Well, in case their company decided to forego Blackpink's comeback, which we hope they don't, I think it's safe to say that Lisa has another alternative in line, right? Speaking of Blackpink, Jennie is getting tangled up in a dating scandal after YG's Princess was caught doing Lovestagram with French soccer coach Zidane, and fans are laughing away because it's just hilarious if you ask me. The rumor started after online communities started posting photos of the two and claimed that they were obviously doing Lovestagram. For those who are confused about what this means, Lovestagram describes how a couple dedicates a post to their significant others by uploading similar photos, wearing couple items, and the like through their respective personal accounts. This is why when Jennie uploaded a photo of herself wearing a purple hoodie at the same time as Zidane, netizens connected the dots and came to the conclusion that the two are dating. Well, the original poster of the controversial article had made a disclaimer that it was just for fun. Hopefully netizens will stop posting such misleading articles soon. Next up, Holland, Korea's first openly gay idol, shared his traumatic experience after, trigger warning, being physically and verbally attacked while walking down the streets of Itaewon. He posted about the incident via Twitter and shared photos of himself with a glaring wound on his face. The idol then narrated the terrifying accident in his other tweets, and fans got super angry. Saying more about the incident, Holland said, quote, "Last night, I was walking around Itaewon with my manager and a friend. Suddenly, a stranger approached me and hit me on the face twice, calling me a dirty gay. Now I have a scar on my face and I'm going to the hospital soon." Of course, he made sure to report the incident to the police without forgetting to call out closed-minded people who still think violence is normal when it comes to dealing with people who are members of the LGBTQ+ community. Holland came out when he debuted way back in 2018, and while his coming out was received with a mixed reaction, there were a lot of viewers who were very supportive of him, which is why it's very sad to hear stories like this coming from someone as brave as him. Through his other tweets, the idol made a statement and added, quote, "This is obviously a hate crime. The fact that my sexuality as gay is public should never expose me to this kind of violence, nor any other LGBT+ and all elders, women, and minorities in this world. This happening in 2022 shows the sad reality of LGBT+ human rights." Make sure to leave supportive messages for him, and hopefully this will be the last time we hear something like this from Holland. Moving on, MOAs are crying foul after Big Hit decided to allocate small venues for TXT's world tour, and fans are begging the company to rethink its choices. The fiasco happened just a week after TXT made history by selling out a massive 1.4 million copies of Miniso to Thursday's Child, and while the fans were literally over the moon after the world tour was announced, the hype dropped the moment MOAs realized that the venues for the upcoming tour weren't as big as they expected, especially after selling millions of albums. The concert, Act Love Sick, will kick off on July 2nd at Jamsil Arena in Seoul. After that, the group will travel to Chicago on July 7th to kick off the US leg of the tour. And Big Hit announced that venues will include the Rosemont Theater, Hulu Theater, Fox Theater, Texas Trust CU Theater, Smart Financial Center, Bill Graham Civic Auditorium, and Microsoft Theater. While this might sound like a lot, fans pointed out that each venue can only hold more or less 8,500 people, with the smallest stop having only 4,000 capacity. This is why fans decided to make a comparison with other fourth-generation idols who are also embarking on a tour this year, just to prove their point is valid. Let's take Stray Kids and ATEEZ, for example. The two boy groups have sold out venues such as Prudential Center, United Center, Oakland Arena, Wembley, Mercedes-Benz Arena, and Accor, averaging 20,000 seats. Not to mention that they would hold 2-day concerts at each stop, which doubles their expected audience. This is why MOAs cannot understand why TXT are given such smaller theaters when they have the power to fill up bigger stadiums. And this is not an opinion, this is a tested and proven fact, especially if we take into consideration the number of albums they were able to sell out, and of course, with the international fan base they have. Soon enough, Twitter was flooded with tweets calling out to Big Hit and HYBE labels to add more dates with bigger venues to the tour. The hashtag #GiveTXT bigger venues and hashtag #WhatTheFCK Big Hit even trended. This MOA was so furious and pointed out how MOAs had been waiting for this tour only for Big Hit to mess it up big time. There are also fans who were offended by the small venue, saying more about the matter. This MOA tweeted saying, "Honestly, I wasn't voting for them from 20 accounts on Mama just to get this as their world tour. Big Hit, you can afford better." So far, no changes have been reported, and the tour will kick off as planned this coming July. What do you guys think? Should Big Hit secure more tour dates? How about Kharam and her undying controversy? Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to stay tuned for more. See ya!